If we fucking, she paying a fee. And please don't give me no bush weed. You know must split them longer than loose leaf. Grab a well out and I kick like Bruce Lee. After she smoke, then she give me her coochie. Slip the girl, them want them, fuck them, no for reach me girl. Pon the 400 quick, believe me girl. Pon the phone, just don't deceive me girl. Link pon the tool and so first to the face, I hear the voice and I don't know say KOGENCY, but KOGENCY Rocks channel. And today, we have story of SJ, OFB, fame, money, and jail. Now, I don't have to explain to you. From you watching my channel, bro, you're 99% likely to know who SJ is. You understand? And for the 1% that don't know, continue watching this video, you will find out. But I want to listen to Drillers UK now, man, because Drillers UK, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been watching these stories all morning. Literally, I've been recording since like 10 something. It's 12:02 now. This guy has some information where I'm like, fam, how do you know that? How you know that nigga said that at that specific time on that specific road with those specific people? How you know that? You understand? So I love in these videos, bro. Cause me and my inquisitive brain, I can't help it, dog. When I hear these rappers talk about all this shit in their songs, it make me want to know what they're talking about. You understand? And Drillers UK making me know. So yo, big up Drillers UK. I love the new intro and everything. So big him up, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and subscribe to his channel and leave a like on the videos. Leave a like on my videos, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment, bro. For no reason. You know, you don't even need a reason, bro. Just leave a comment for no reason. Comment for no reason. For no reason. You understand? And leave a like for no reason. But let's jump in it, man. I don't want to waste no more time.
I throw that out your window.
I throw that out the window, bro.
Please, bro. It's the same thing, bro. If you throw it out my window, what, bro? They're gonna do the man.
Trying to boss Scully and that. Then, bro. That you just got your face banged, innit? With your shank in your hand.
Yeah, that guy is M.Dot.
It come to a point where could you reckon music would ever be able to free you away from that side of things?
100%.
Yeah.
What point is that for you?
It's not 100%.
Well, I said I'll be in big trouble still. Fucking. When there's a fucking couple things I can smoke on.
Yeah. Look at this, dog. Look at his face, bro. He's supposed to be like him. He looks young but old at the same time, dog. Like Jano. And then he's literally going to grow up in prison, you know. Cause the man never done grow up, bro. But yeah, man, the man barely have a mustache or a goatee, and he's going to get that in a couple of years. We're going to see like a fully bearded SJ soon, maybe. I'm not sure, but sigh. Let's continue.
Thank you for watching my video on SJ. I am really pushing for 1K subscribers and will not be posting as often after this one, so please keep pushing and I'll have something really good coming soon.
Alright, my boss. Hey, so help him get to 1K subscribers, bro, and help me get to 3K. I'm at 2.4, but you know what I'm saying? Really, I really want the comments, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, you just comment. You know how niggas like spam comments and shit, and people be like, oh, don't spam the comments. Yeah, right, no, I might need that niggas to spam the comments a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So just leave a comment for me.
SJ grew up in North London with his mother his whole life. His half-brother is Tuggo NPK, who shares the same dad, and they were really close on road, and a big reason why OFB and NPK were close and rid together. The olders always had long-standing
What else about it, Carmen?
issues when OFB left Stretch NPK to get stabbed by Smokey WG. SJ was focused on football from young and even progressed to a decent level, but ended up getting drawn into the road life around 14 years old. He was even throwing up gang signs on TV while on the bench.
Yeah, I saw that as well, and there's even a video of him getting nutmegged and beer things.
He originally repped NPK before switching to
I don't even think it was necessarily a gang sign. It was just, I think he was just throwing up 1-7. I think that's what it was. Yeah, probably, if I remember correctly.
While on the bench, he originally repped NPK.
Well, that technically is a gang sign, so let me not do that. Yeah.
Before switching to OFB when he moved to Broadwater Farm aged 15. He was also close with some Wood Green members when he played football, but would end up riding on them only a couple of years later. A broken bar.
Yeah. Heady one. RV. RV! OFB run Tottenham, and I love my team like a Spurs fan.
By the age of 16, SJ had stabbed 3 ops and was fully involved in riding in the beef. He wasn't making much money and would sell weed in the ends to make his money. He rid a lot with NPK and OFB youngers, scoring
Bro, I feel like the man them literally just get caught up in it, dog, and it's just the whole life just consume them to where they don't even want to do anything else after that, bro. Like that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like even to leave that life and everything, they don't even want to leave it. I'd rather go to jail or die than leave the life. And that's true. That's how a lot of them feel.
lots of points in his couple of years on road. It's believed his first point was some on Snapsy block in Edmonton when he made him run before he stabbed and was stabbed in his back. He would bully Edmonton and has never been touched by them or stabbed by any of his ops. He raps about making big men run and he is speaking facts. His next point was on Lil Jojo Edmonton when he rid with Banda KIOFB and Double LZOFB. They would end up forming a rap duo aged 15-16 and blow up, getting millions of views in under a year. Their first song together was in mid-2018, but SJ had been riding for over a year by that point, scoring more and more points on his ops. He also stabbed
So, jump on 14, do a madness, 15 do a madness, start the group with the man them rapping, trapping, still doing a madness, and dog, like, they're like, their life is just way too much going on, dog. So for them, I can see how they get just caught up in it, dog. Cause you don't even have any time to sit down and think, cause every minute you have to be dealing with something else.
LRNPK in this period over person.
And all that too, dog, is like, what? Man, them just, and then they bless it, and then, alright. So that's how I know, like, even when LR was riding out with them, man, and S was there, like, he was not happy, fam. He did not want to be there, because why would you want to ride out with somebody that stabbed you? You know what I mean? But yeah.
On his ops. He also stabbed LRNPK in this period over personal beef, but it wasn't that serious. They squashed the beef and were riding together before SJ went to jail and were even together on that night.
On that night, yeah. That night. Bando and Els.
SJ scored his first point on Wood Green when he was 17. He spotted YS Edmonton and a Wood Green member together and stabbed them both. He'd scored over 5 points by this point and was making his name in the streets of North London, even though he wasn't known by most until he started rapping.
Yeah.
His only known point using a gun was when he shot a toy in Wood Green around this time and making him run. He was also involved in a shootout with HY with Fro OFB, Banda KI and Double LZ. He scored one of his...
Yeah. Philly spoke about that in his song still. Yeah. He was like, Bando, Els and SJ see me and Ocha hop out in Philly. Say, no, what, bat my fingy, start a rinse and I got real clappy. I have a roofer, I say shooter. Say, know who gunned down Eddie. Yeah.
His most mocked points when he stabbed DV 3x3 in his ribs outside of a party with NPK members. He was also stabbed by them on 2 more occasions and even recently stabbed by AP members when he got out of jail. He has scored on ops himself though, stabbing NPK older Bangiza and running Unks NPK into a bus. SJ scored again soon after, stabbing Bigger 3x3 when he caught him lacking in Tottenham. Bigger was caught with the gun in early 2019, probably in fear SJ would score on him again as...
Fam, what? And it's probably true, you know, that like literally after he got caught, he's like, all right, I can't not roll with it anymore because these young niggas are on a mad thing, and then the feds caught him with it. That's crazy, dog.
He would soon
So it's
become
crazy.
victim
You see how these chain of events affect so many people? That's mad.
to
And then think of how many people are affected by Big A going to jail. People that, you know, probably kids, family members, moms, that whoever, you know?
him again a broken bar.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Where the names, Julius? I don't know who these niggas are. Yeah, that's Big A, I know that, but who the guys before?
With reality dropping in December 2018. Only a month earlier SJ would ride with LR NPK, Jubes NPK, Trills NPK and Double LZ. Earlier that day, Edmonton had allegedly scored in a double shooting on NPK, but it's
Okay, so you see why we need, you know what I'm saying? Okay, because it's like, why would the man them just plan up? Just all of them in the car, so a whole day full of riding. Like, they had some incentive. You understand? So now we know the incentive.
unknown who it was. So they were sliding back and would spot TV 3x3, YS Edmonton and Lil Jojo C Block talking to Bigger 3x3 in his car. They crashed into his car so he couldn't drive off and jumped out the car. Trills would shot YS and Lil Jojo. SJ stabbed Lil Jojo and Bigland's Double LZ stabbed Lil Jojo on the quadruple, stabbing themselves. Jubes would stab all four of them at the same time. The drill.
What? Huh? Man. Like, I don't even know what to say, dog. Like, yeah, when they talk about it in the songs, but they don't let you know, like, these type of specifics, dog. Man, like, Jube stabbing all four of them, man, literally just ing. What's going... Oh, just continue.
Sent shockwaves around North London as Tottenham young GS was scoring on olders such as Bigger 3x3 on numerous occasions. SJ had stabbed Big A, YS and DV all on 2 occasions and stabbing other ops.
Oh my God.
He was truly a problem on the roads, and it only ends in 2 ways.
Yes, it does.
If you watch my video on Lamp's GSH, you will see the other route where hitting the roads too hard and relentlessly speeds up the process in death or jail without even hitting their 20s a broken
Yeah,
bar.
the man them just fought. It's literally like when you start something new and you just rinse it out like every single day until like you just get tired of it or until it get tired of you, and that's probably the same principle of it. It goes for this though. The man them just jump on and like literally on the violence every day, blood, at any moment in time. Like, surely you have to take a break. And they didn't, so that's why they are where they are. Ella, yeah man, Ella the cab driver.
SJ hit 2019 on the same energy, taking no interest of his music, clap while Double LZ and Band KI started to jump off as they knew where the roads led, learning from their fathers. SJ didn't, and he would ride with NP.
You understand, that's why he was, yeah, because he was really not learning, fam. Like, I'm probably sure there's even times where Bando and Els was probably trying to go studio and S was trying to do a mad thing. From what I'm seeing, dog, because even though he was the best, he probably didn't care about it because it came so natural to him and everybody was bigging him up like he's the best while he's still out here doing what he's doing. So he's like, all right, I'm going to just continue doing what I'm doing since I'm already the best. And then the man them just need some guidance, dog. I swear to God.
Came more and scoring on more ops together. On the 15th of January 2019, SJ, Tuggo NPK, Ozaf NPK, Sneaks NPK and others ride to 4th Street McDonald's as they got the drop on members of 3x3. Inside was SJ 3x3, Scatty 3x3 among other N9 members, and would attack them instantly. SJ 3x3 has done martial arts and is very good with his hands, started to punch up S.
Oh shit, I thought he was joking. Oh, he's being serious. I want to start boxing in a dog. Like, I see niggas boxing though. Boxing looks very fun. But just getting hit don't look fun, but hitting niggas does look fun though. So, you know. But the martial arts dog, I can't move my legs so fast, man. You understand? And my legs, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of using my legs other than for football and for running, you know what I'm saying? But like the karate kicking and the high kicks and the roundhouse, like, I don't think that's for me, bro. Just let me use my hands, fam. You understand? Let me do a punching bag or something. But yeah, but let's continue though. See how my brain just goes off on a tangent?
JOFB. Scatty then even started to hit SJOFB repeatedly with a chair which was captured on CCTV. Many N9 members had jumped over the counter and escaped through the back. When the fight spread outside, Osaf allegedly run down an N9 member named Dylan N9 and stabbed him, although this is only his guff name and I'm unaware of his street tag.
So unaware of his street tag, but we definitely know someone got stabbed on that day.
SJ took his only real L on road in the McDonald's and would seek revenge on N9.
And that's not even a real L. The man was just like hitting him with a chair, dog. Like that's not real works compared to what these niggas do.
Scoring soon after, they spotted White Boy 3x3 together.
And while I was putting that in this story in the playlist, I saw a story of White Boy 3x3, you know, dog. So should I go and do that? Let me know. I'll probably do it on next day.
And stabbed him. Droz is a well-respected on-job driller from Edmonton, and it just shows how SJ had no fear, as Droz has shot Rams NPK in the face when he tried to ride on him. But this would be his last point on Edmonton, as he scored his final points on road in February 2019 in Wood Green,
Yeah,
a broken
man.
bar.
Yeah, man. Osaf co-op and gave you a splashing, and then Osaf went to jail and just started snitching. I'm wondering if Osaf never snitched, if the man them could have beat the case. Probably not, dog, because they had the CCTV from SJ's mom's yard with the car and everything. So no, the man them was never going to get away with it. And you realize the other two niggas that didn't get convicted are less of a problem than all those other niggas that can think about it. SJ, Trills, Shems, Sneaks, and also like don't let the fact that the niggas snitch change the fact that niggas, all of them niggas is outside doing a madness, you know. All of them, you know, probably have like 100 points shared between all of them, you know, fam. Yeah, man. But anyway, let's continue. Like, look at that, bro. He's supposed to be a child, you know. He's supposed to be a growing boy. The guy is a murderer. Yeah, that's the white boy.
On the 5th of February 2019, OFB and NPK would be chilling together throughout the day and planned to ride out that night on Wood Green. The final members traveling from Park Lane to Broadwater Farm was Drills, Shems NPK, Sneaks, Osaf and LR. They met up with SJ and another OFB member who has remained unknown in the car park. They would change clothes in SJ's mum's car on camera, before changing into their clothes to ride out in. They were careful to hide their faces though and couldn't be identified. It's also kind of weird that SJ has videos driving that car and it would eventually get him lifed off.
You understand, like the man them like literally just did not plan this smart in any way at all, but at the same time, a lot of times they didn't plan any of their things. They ride out smart, dog, and still got away with it. You know what I'm saying? But the feds just need to get lucky one time, and they need to get lucky 100% of the time. Odds are always stacked against them, so they're always going to lose.
But anyway, they traveled on bikes to Wood Green, with Shems bringing a gun and the rest had knives. Trills, Osaf and LR spotted an op in a restaurant when they entered Wood Green and robbed him in front of his date and civilians in there. They then continued on and spotted K1WG, Swift WG, .WG and another member. Dot is K1's brother. They backed out knives spotting them, but Shems let off shots, causing the group to scatter. LR and the OFB member chased Dot and the other member off but couldn't catch them in the end. The remaining group turned their attention to Swift and shot him in the bum trying to run, before the rest started stabbing him multiple times. K1 had run to his car, which had a shotgun in the boot, but decided instead to drive at the group, trying to scare them off. This is probably because he knew how bait it was. He destroyed Drill's bike and made him very angry before crashing his car and trapping himself. The group turned their attention to him, Chems smashing the windscreen with the shotgun while SJ tried stabbing the windows. K1 ran into a hairdresser's before being stabbed by a group of 3-4 members with 1-2 staying outside as they couldn't fit through the door. It's argued SJ was one of these people, so therefore isn't guilty of the murder, but isn't how the law works. K1 was killed in front of women and children, and he even had a child of his own. He left a family mourning his loss, as he was more of a family man than a gang member and only used to sell drugs and be a blockhead while others used to ride instead. This could make him a civilian, but I don't really think so, but that's up to you.
No, that doesn't make him a civilian. It just makes him less involved in the violent side of the beef, but he's still involved in the gang, you understand? So it is what it is. But RIP same way, dog, when they explain it, man, he got killed in front of women and children, and he had a child of his own. So he has another women and children crying for him that, yeah, oh man, you understand? But at the same time, all those niggas, hold on, sir. God damn. Sorry, I had to stretch out that feeling, dog, cause that just, yeah. But everybody that was under, I'm sure they have their personal reasons as to why they want to inflict violence on these guys over on the other side. You understand? They're not just doing it for no reason. So you have to just say it is what it is.
This could make him a civilian, but I don't really think so, but that's up to you.
Look at them now. Those were the guys that was just on the smoke.
SP-17 moved to Wood Green in 2018 due to personal reasons and made some friends up there while he lived there. One of these was K1, who had just come out of prison for a drug offense, and while inside, Lamps had been killed by Tottenham. He said how he wanted to jump off and become a proper father, but had to avenge Lamps in some way as he had that loyalty in him. That loyalty followed him to the end when he saved Swift's life before being killed himself. After they killed him, the group of 5 now was very happy, and it's even seen in the CCTV drills as no bike. They weren't as careful this time when changing, as they all showed their faces on the CCTV, and this is the crucial evidence which can...
You see what I mean? Bro, I literally said that earlier, you know, they literally did not plan this correctly, dog, like... But I'm saying, like, because they're just so used to doing these things, it just becomes second nature to them, where they don't even feel like they need to plan it correctly, dog. Like, fam. Man. Nah, man.
Convicted SJ, Joseph and Sneaks. They burned their clothes and hid their knives, and so when police ended up searching them, they were able to be released. Trills told officers he hoped them sort out knife crime and that SJ remained on road until June 2019, by which time listen up and eventually ambush and YIC from behind bars.
Yeah.
There are lots of snitching allegations around this case, and there is certainly lots of dry snitching, but I believe SJ engaged in.
Yeah.
However, the only record of talking to police was Osaf when he admitted that he had passed Sneaks a knife on CCTV to hide, implicating him. But I want to add that Osaf actually has an IQ of 87, which is very below average, and wouldn't know when he's talking himself into a trap.
Such as juice behind bars. Okay. So the nigga just dumb. And oh my god, that, on top of that, you have to be wary of that as well, fam. You have to be wary of dumb niggas when you're going on these ride-outs as well, bro. Cause like, maybe if they never got bagged, somebody probably say it to a girl, somebody say it to somebody go say it upon us somewhere. Somebody go get locked up and go say it to somebody in a cell. And like niggas is always snitching or dry snitching or self snitching in some way, dog, because niggas just don't know how to shush. Like, wow. So basically, Osaf is just a dickhead. Like, he's just stupid. That's why he got caught. And then they're fucking kids, dog. So the man them show them face after the man them do the mad thing. Like, that's when you should like 100% be ready to hide everything, bro. You shouldn't like huh? Like what? That's when hiding your face should be like the number one like priority after you done the mad thing. But anyway, dog, I guess that's why I don't live that life. I guess 'cause I don't think like that.
He still remains friends with NPK members such as Reeps behind bars.
Fam, how does he know that he has an IQ of 87? How do you know that? How do you know that?
After their convictions, the beef started immediately between the gangs, with Unks blaming SJ for it all. SJ fired back at everyone other than Sneaks, who each in some way snitched on him in the case, but both are believed to be false. In fact, the whole beef is over nothing, but it's understandable why they all turned
As most street beef, well, not most street beef, but as most like a petty beef dog over nothing.
on each other. SJ was jumped in the sentencing where Sneak's stepdad also jumped from the gallery, attacking the prosecutor and getting 6 months himself. This is how crazy this case is. SJ got 21 life, which was eventually lowered to 19, taking into account his age at the time. He will be 36 at the earliest on release and could end up being much older. He had lots of beef in jail with NPK members such as Osaf's NPK, who he stabbed with a makeshift knife when he heard of his snitching. Sneaks was also stabbed around this time by Boogie OFB, who is also in jail for murder. SJ smacked up Earl's NPK and baby NPK in separate occasions also while
But this is alright, let me not say that. But like this is my thing, 'cause I understand on the roads, you understand the weapons and the rating, but like in jail, you more have to, use your fists and your body and ray, and SJ is a skinny guy, you understand? So I'm not sure if he could have ray, but I guess he's on it then, if he must smack up man in a prison.
inside. On remand, he chilled with ZKCGM. 9th Street, Ispot OFB among many other rappers in Feltham. He was transferred after being convicted and it's believed he's not in a London jail now. He was also offered a £150k record deal before his conviction, and his money went towards his appeal, as well as funds to live through in prison. He's had a phone on a few occasions, but his socials get locked off regularly, which is probably very stressful for him. He has around 16.5 years left and is trying to remain relevant through music, but it's just not the same, and I'm not sure how he will cope with it. Personally, if he could drop a jail mixtape with outside quality and chart in the top 40, he would be the first UK artist ever to do so from jail. That would be very impressive and a real achievement that he would be proud of. Anyway, I hope this video teaches you a lesson about the roads.
Yes, it does. It's all love, and I'm out. Bro, I don't think he's gonna drop a jail mixtape. It's with outside quality and then go chart in the top 40. Like, all of those things together are... all of those things by themselves is impossible. And then together is just like... Yeah, talk about like dragons now and fairies and them something. They understand? But fam... Oh boy, dog. Yeah, I hope this video teaches you a lesson about the roads. It does, fam. Like, just stop, dog. Not even stop, because like what I say, from 14 he started, dog. He went to jail at 18, so that's 4 years deep into it, dog. So many different situations, and like there's even little videos where they'll show us of like people bullying SJ as well, like where people not even not like no. You know what I'm saying? But just like a bullying thing on the ground, kicking him up and stuff like that. Like, people don't even think about stuff like that. And that rage just building up in his head. So now him have to prove himself, so people stop bullying him and stop taking him for a joke. So now him have to... You understand? There's a lot that goes into this violent society and toxic community, toxic environment stuff. You understand? It's not just niggas getting up ready to stab people. Like, they don't want to be living like this. You understand? In terms of if before they made these decisions, if you'd say, yo, go down this road, you got to deal with this. Go down this road, you have to go right. Just like a guidance the man them need, bro. And even if the man them are going to enter that lifestyle, there's still a way to enter the life and not be as reckless and as, there's organization to it. But black gangs aren't organized at all. So we're never going to see that. But yo, I'm talking way too long after this video, man. Hit that like button. Jump in the comments. Leave a comment for no reason. KOGENCY on the KOGENCY X channel. And I'm out this motherfucker, man. Yes.
Can't wait the girl, them want them, fuck them, no for reach me, girl. On the phone, just quick, believe me, girl. On the phone, just don't deceive me, girl. Link on the tool and come for reach me, yeah, girl. Bring the pink pussy to me, yeah, girl. Get round 2, round 3, yeah, girl. Yeah, I love you, yeah.